Welcome back, guys. This is the third part of our little Ocotillo Wells tour. On our last video, we were about ready to get on Pole Line Road, and as you can see, that's where we're at. We just decided to hop off for a second and play on some of these hills. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but as he went across the top, his back tires were literally off the ground. And yeah, this girl ain't doing that. Still right there. So as you can tell by the panic in my voice, the hubby almost flipped the four-wheeler on top of him. Luckily, it righted itself and he walked away with just a road rash on his shoulder and nothing broken. But, you know, I keep telling him those donuts were going to catch up to him, and they finally did. Once he was sure that nothing was broken and that he was okay, the only thing he was concerned about was whether I got that on the GoPro. Unfortunately, no, I didn't. He went just out the frame, as you can see, but at least he's okay. So a couple times throughout the day we had seen jet trails and it looked like, you know, they were doing maneuvers. Well, come to find out, it was actually the Blue Angels practicing over at the Naval Air Facility in El Centro. So right now we're heading over to see if we can see them doing some more maneuvers and see if we can get it on video for you guys. So yeah, out of all the times I tried to catch it on the GoPro, and even Jamie tried to capture it on his cell phone, none of them really came out except for that little section right there that you could actually see the plume. So, but it was actually cool to sit there and watch them practicing and doing their maneuvers. Unfortunately, when I went to take off my GoPro to take video of the Blue Angels practicing, my sticky mount that was stuck to the front of the four-wheeler came off. So we had to rig it, and now it's on the front of the rack. So it's a kind of weird perspective for you guys, but hey, at least I'm still recording. So when I went to put the GoPro back on in this location, it started glitching apparently. I didn't realize until I looked back at the footage, but everything looked really slow motion, and so apparently it was glitching. So it looked a little off because I had to speed it up. So there are going to be sections that you guys are going to hear where we kind of sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks, but don't worry, after I stop because the battery dies, it corrects itself and goes back to recording at the correct frame rate. So just deal with it for the next few minutes, guys. So right there, I just asked Jamie if he went higher than me because it's becoming a little bit of a competition to see who can get higher up the bank. He usually wins, but I'm getting a lot better. As you can tell, we had turned around. We were getting pretty close to the main highway at the end of the park. So at this point, we're going to take whole line back up and see if we can find a main trail that will take us back over towards the RV resort. So as you just heard me say, we saw this huge plume of smoke, and earlier when we were sitting there watching the Blue Angels, we could see a smoke cloud way off to the left, but this was a completely new plume of smoke, and it was about exactly where we had seen the Blue Angels flying. So we were actually kind of worried. And yeah, as you can see, hubby's trying to tell me to go around because I'm not going to go over that. I mean, come on, his back tire is not even touching. So we're going to make our way around this and continue out to see if we can figure out what is going on. Really hoping that one of the Blue Angels didn't crash or something, because that was a massive plume of smoke. So right here in front of us is that massive plume of smoke that we'd seen. And the Blue Angels were practicing right over there. So we ended up checking Google later on and never saw anything. So not sure exactly what that was. But yeah, it was kind of worrisome. So as you can tell, we made our way back out to Pole Line and found a trail to start heading back over across the park and start heading back towards the motel. I was not a happy camper coming across this trail because, as we all know, Heather doesn't like dips, and this trail had a lot of them. So just off to the right of the trail, you can see blow sand at the bottom of that mountain right there. And that's what I was using as my guide to get me back. I just kept hitting trails that were heading that direction. Plus the hubby was looking at the map and trying to find us a more direct route back over there. But I spotted this little section off to the left of one of the trails, and it had lots of bank. So fortunately, the GoPro battery dies right here, which corrected itself from the glitch that it was going through. But unfortunately, I didn't realize the battery had died because it's being up on the front rack now. So we missed the whole section of us getting over here to this bridge where we stopped to get some shade and get some water and stuff. That bridge is going across Highway 78, which is the same highway that our motel is on. So we're going to continue taking these washes and trails and heading back towards the motel. Again, you can see flow sand at the bottom of that mountain off to the right. And again, that's what I was using as my reference point as I was heading back this direction. So this is actually a new area for us in a section that we haven't been across before. So we wanted to go up and over this little hill in front of us, which actually is not really a little hill, but you get what I'm talking about. So we're going to go explore a new section that we haven't been on before. So as you can see, nothing but dips, and practically the entire top of this hill was nothing but dips. I'm telling you guys, it's a really good thing that I edit these videos, because this section for the next few minutes would not have been suitable for young ears. I warned y'all, I cuss like a sailor, and I mean, I took out the really bad parts, so sorry. see, I was not joking. This entire top of this hill was nothing but dips. Right where that darker section of sand is the Ocotillo Airport. Yep, there's an airport in the middle of the desert. So Jamie expected me to just gun it across here, which I didn't, so he flew by me and dusted me out, as you can see. Don't worry, I get him back on the next one. off to the left is just the edge of the airport, and if you wanted to know what it's like to do 60 on a Can-Am across the desert, here you go. So now that we are back on one of the main trails and know where we're at, we are going to start heading back towards the motel so we can get some late lunch, early dinner, check on the dogs, and then we're going to come back out, which will be another video. But since we've got a little bit of time, I want to tell you guys about this awesome app that I downloaded. It's called All Trails, and I did the pro membership so I can record and share our rides, and I'm going to put some screenshots up for you guys so you can see just how long our trip was today, all the way around between the last 3 videos. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one.